Harry, very well played today. Can you tell us what it feels like to be a triple centurion? We've not been able to ask that of anyone in England since 1990.
Tiring. Lost for words, to be honest. I'm just happy that the team's in a strong position to win the game tomorrow morning.
Where does it compare to anything you've been able to do before? You know, you've scored plenty of hundreds, but to double up, triple up, it must have been an incredible feeling.
Yeah, it was amazing. Obviously the wicket's a good batting surface throughout the majority of the game. Hopefully it deteriorates now, but yeah, I just wanted to cash in as much as I possibly could, knowing that the surface was going to be good when we were batting.
Well, I wonder what the height of your ambitions was out there. For example, did you know where the England record stood at 364? Because the rate you were going at, you weren't far away.
No, I didn't, to be honest. I just wanted to get past my dad's highest score, 210. I've said that to you guys before. But I was pretty happy when I got past his score, to be honest. And then lunch came, and yeah, we spoke about the game moving forward, and going out there after lunch was to try and put the foot down and get a decent lead going into tonight.
On the actual scale of the total, 823, I mean, have you ever seen a game where someone's got 800 runs? It feels faintly surreal.
No, yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of a score like that before, no. But yeah, like I said, me and Ruti, both of us, we just tried to cash in on what was a good pitch.
In terms of, I guess, the impact of a huge stand like that, a massive total, the idea is that you tire out, break the opposition a little bit, and maybe we saw a little bit of that with how they lost wickets early at the start of their innings. Yeah,
absolutely. To be fielding out there in that heat as well for 150 overs, we did exactly the same, and the impact that first ball has on their dressing room as well from Wokesy, to see that go down early on, hit a crack or whatever, and that puts them under a lot of pressure, losing a wicket on the first ball, and they have that uncertainty of what the pitch might do when they go out there at first. So yeah, the boys bowled phenomenally well there, everybody toiled really well, and yeah, it was an unbelievable last session.
Harry, Rory mentioned, you know, it's the first time since 1990 an Englishman scored 300. You're only the sixth man to do it for England. Has the kind of the scale and the magnitude of what you've achieved sunk in yet? Because it feels quite surreal for all of us, I think.
Not quite, to be honest. I'm still absolutely knackered, so I'm sure I'll sleep well tonight and reflect on it a bit more later on.
Partnership with Joe, that's another England record. Can you just talk a little bit about what it's like batting with Joe and how he's helped you throughout your career at Yorkshire and also at England?
Yeah, we weren't talking too much. We were both struggling with the heat for a while, but no, it's mega to bat with Ruti. It makes you feel so comfortable when you're watching him at the other end. He makes the game look so easy, and he's playing the ball so late and making the bowlers look slow. So yeah, it's good to watch from the other end, but not only watching him, it helps you as well, because you feel like the game's, he makes it look so easy, basically.
The way you've started your career, I mean, do you think there's a chance you can ever catch up with Joe in terms of those runs?
God knows. Who knows? That's a hell of a long way away yet. I'd just be happy to be playing for the next 5 years, to be honest.
Stephen, Simon, and then we'll do two more after that.
Harry, 2 nights ago, as a team, you'd shipped 550, your opener had a dislocated thumb, and your captain was out for a duck. Fast forward to today in the position you're in. Can you just talk a bit about the spirit that you guys have shown to get back into this game the way that you have, and I don't know, maybe how that was fostered before the series began?
Like I said, it's a good wicket, and me and Ruti both just tried to cash in. Yeah, they bowled well in patches, but I think we put the pressure back on them at the perfect time, really. We put the bad balls away, and we soaked up the pressure when they bowled well, especially the spinners when they were bowling around the wicket. That was a tough period. I didn't feel like they were going to get us out, but we weren't really going anywhere at that time. But yeah, like I said, it was unreal wicket to bat on, and yeah, I'd probably roll it up and take it with me, especially the third day.
I've got to ask you about your record in this country. You've now scored more runs here than you have in England. Is there any way of explaining it? Is it just chance?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there any way of explaining how good your record is in Pakistan, or is it just chance?
just chance, I think. Just played well here. Hopefully I can carry on for the rest of the series.
Just ask about your mental resilience as a group. Like we saw Pakistan crumble a bit today when in a tough situation, but when England were in a similarly grim spot a couple of days ago, you knuckled down and made history. So what is it that makes you, like as a unit, so strong?
I think the way that obviously Ducky didn't open, but I think the way that Ducky and Creeps go about their business it has such a good impact on the changing room, watching them two go out there and put immense amount of pressure on their two best bowlers in Shaheen and Naseem. They did it last time they were here, and like I said about routine, them two make it look so easy as well. It gives you comfort going out there thinking that the pitch is probably better than what it is in different countries as well. So them two up top are such a good duo to have and to watch. And then obviously Popey as well, the way that he goes about his business, putting pressure back on them from ball one, using his feet, reversing and trying to hit in different areas. The top three have such a good impact on the changing room when we're going out to bat.
We have to just take one more from Nick. We're going to have to go, unfortunately. Go ahead, Nick.
When you missed the India tour, you worked a lot on your fitness. Do you think that really helped you out there?
Yeah, definitely. I think that 2-3 month period I had at the start of the year was massive for me. I obviously lost a bit of weight and tried to get as fit as possible by eating well and gymming and running and whatnot. So yeah, I think if I hadn't have done that, I'd have probably got to 150 and just slogged one up in the air. So yeah, it's made a difference for sure.